Then we went northern part of Thailand, to Sai Sam's Clinic. Again, we've known him for a number of years, and he knows us well now. He talks to us and takes us places that just nobody else sort of sees yet, because he trusts us and he knows what we're there for. And we've tried to improve his ability. He's just a man that just lives for helping his people so much. We stayed with him in the Tintat Clinic where his wife and daughter are. Stayed there for about 4 days, and I could see that he would just, like, he had something under his feet, he had ants in his pants, he had trouble, he just couldn't sit still. He had to get up to his farther remote clinic where he felt he was really needed. And when we got up there, he just seemed so happy because that was the really desperate place. And we'll show you some pictures of that. But at Tintat, Dr. Simon started a project there last year, and we actually funded the construction of a training center there for him so that he could teach his medics. Otherwise, the only place for them to learn is to go down to Dr. Cynthia's clinic. But you see, all these people we're talking about are in Thailand illegally. And if they travel anywhere, they could be picked up by the police and thrown in jail. And then there's a big fine that has to be paid to the local police to get these people out. Meanwhile, in jail, it's really cruel when they're in there. So it's not safe for these people to travel anywhere. So we made it possible for him to teach his young people to become medics right there, so they wouldn't have to travel to Dr. Cynthia's clinic. And now that he has a place, he knows a little bit, he has some books, he's asking for people to come help him to train. So that's one of the big things that Dr. Simon was doing there with Paula in November, and that we did a little bit also. Then we went up to the very northern tip of Thailand, to the Golden Triangle, and this is where Sai Sam has the clinic that he's really very proud of. And it's about the last 2 years, a group of Shan refugees had come, pushed by the army into Thailand, just barely inside Thailand. There's a clinic started there. You can see some scenes of what the clinic looks like, the buildings, the patients. And this is where he really feels that he's needed and does most of his work. You can see the blue basins there again from Calgary, and doing a little teaching with Sai Sam interpreting, because about 1/3 of these people, these young people there, can understand some English, and the other 2/3 don't understand any English. So he has to do most of well, all of the translating pretty well. And this is the picture of the class there.
Anne Broughton, come here.
Anne Broughton.
Tell us the story.
Oh yes, here we are. Anne.
She came with us last year.
It was nice to see you, dear. Okay, so Anne is responsible for what's happened in this picture.
Well, I ran the Mother's Day race last year. When I went to get my t-shirt, I saw these millions of t-shirts they had from previous runs. So after the run, I phoned for Zanny's and I said, can I have those t-shirts for Medical Mercy Canada? And the man there said to me, please take them away immediately. He said, I'm renovating and I don't know what to do with them. So I went with my car and I got like hundreds of t-shirts.
Thanks, Ed. She's small but powerful, let me tell you. Yeah, so we took hundreds of t-shirts over there. The problem is that all of these t-shirts are either large or extra large, and these people are all very small. So they could wear them almost as dresses or pajamas, but we sort of went through them, and we took as many of the large ones that we could find with us to Burma. All the extra large we still have, and we're shipping those to Ukraine, taking them, because the people in Ukraine they eat more borscht and stuff. But these white t-shirts that you see with for Zanny's and the Mother's Day race, they're hundreds of them on both sides of Burma, and also going to be around Western Ukraine. But that's the way we do things. We try not to buy anything. We keep on begging, and we get you people to beg for us, and we collect things like that, and we beg to ship, and so on. And any money that we do raise here, we try to just use all that money to pretty well take to where we're going and improve facilities there and spend the money there to purchase things that we could not bring. At this particular clinic, Ban Mai Bianfa, as it's called, the group of medics that are being trained there, and the little hospital that Dr. Simon started there actually in November. He was there, and he talked to Sai Sam. It was decided a little hospital was necessary, so he left some money. This place was built, you can see it's a concrete floor and just a part wall. The rest is all made out of bamboo and a few poles. And they have the small inset there, you can see the inside of the place. The beds are just flat board beds, really, with nothing else there. There's no mattress or anything, and this is what the people lie on. And I asked Sam how he was able to get these beds, and he says, well, it didn't cost me anything. He says, I got the soldiers to go in the bush, cut down the wood, and cut it up and bring it here, and the soldiers made. I just fed them. He says, that's all it cost me. So he's a bit of a wheeler dealer, also trying to scrimp and save, and all the beds were made for without any cost. But they didn't have any kind of mats on them, so we spent a few dollars, and we bought 20 mats to put on there, so they would have at least a little thin plastic mat and not lying just on the rough, bare boards.
Lymph nodes. Yes. Not swollen. Not swollen. S-W-O-L-L-E-N. Okay, chest. Okay, lungs clear.
Well, it wasn't that we
E-A-R.
to meet them here, but we thought
Okay.
if they came on 16, 17,
Make separate.
with you and do their business with you, and then
Heart sounds normal.
maybe they want to, they leave, they
Okay,
can't
abdomen normal.
say hello, you know, and then you could have talked about it.
Yeah, yes.
Well, maybe I should send them down
Normal.
and ask them
No teeth. Abdomen
what their
is
thoughts are.
normal. Okay.
Because if they wanted to
So,
do these
finish again. Okay, diagnosis. What is diagnosis?
Yes, but this could have been already supposed for years.
She's a bit of fever, runny nose.
She will blame
Okay, examination normal. So what is diagnosis?
yeah, started with
Possible viral URI. Yeah. Put down possible. P-O-S-S.
as long as
S-S-I-V-L-E. V-L-E.
how long they get studied.
Possible viral URI. Okay, treatment. Did not need any special treatment. Just tell her to drink lots of fluids. Okay. Does not need any medicine. She's not sick. Look at her. She's sick? No, she's not sick. Okay, so she does not need medicine. Okay, just tell her to give her lots of soup to drink and lots of water to drink. Okay? And if she's any worse, to bring her back again Friday when she comes back. Okay? Lots of soup. S-O-U-P. S-O-U-P. What did you write here? What is this? L-O-T-S. Lots of soup. Okay, S-O-U-P. Soup, juice and water. Juice. Soup, comma, put comma, comma. Okay, juice, J-U-I-C-E. Okay, and water. Comma, water.
Because these years I make a good picture.
Okay. Return in 2 days.
Yes.
If worse. In 2 days. If worse. If worse. If
Yeah.
worse.
I saw that.
W-O-R-S-E.
You should not even tell him.
W-O-R-S-E. Okay. Right?
First of the scholarship, was just talking about the school.
Right? Good. So you explain that to her and then we get this
They
thing.
say to us, we
Rồi
said,
Việt Nam là cái bộ dạ bông luồng và nó nè không muốn chụp bàn trang kiến
Yeah.
they supported it.
anh kín buồn ăn thắm tên nó nè anh kín nhà và một hôm nay nằm trên này không muốn kín bàn nè các con kín hải ba quay
And the school.
thì hàng nào
Well, today is
They can always speak to us.
19. Yeah.
And I said, okay.
One is from A. Yes, support them is to 14. That's
Right now we have one.
Right.
So, okay, we can use the old criteria. I said, it's quite real, it's not the one you make it.
14, May,
It's made by the
03 for next projection.
why you should follow the FMC criteria.
24 ค่าเดินหนัก
Like
แต่เดี๋ยวพี่น้ามาฉีดในวันที่19เหมือนกันเนาะ
maybe
มา
like
เดิน
this.
ชุดที่3อะไรประมาณนั้นบอกวันที่14ค่าเดินอ๋อ
Make a little copy of this.
I think so. Yes. I cannot put the name of the material. That's why I put the one big. So one cow 50,000. But I told him that. Yeah. Then he made me I cannot find my name. At this time, I cannot keep the file separate. So at the end of the day, corrupt. For the practical.
And a lot of abscesses.
Okay, that's good.
Is that a sharp?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does this one have infection in his eye? We need to soak a bowl of water and I'll come find some soap.
Maybe some of those blue basins?
Yes.
Somewhere?
You have those blue bases? Yes.
So she's a leporitis. Okay, that was infection where the hair comes out of the eyelid, just there. Okay, conjunctival, just the edge of the eyelid. Okay. Okay, well, we'll give her this. Just to put in her eye. 2 drops 4 times a day. She was washed with warm. She boiled some water and let water cool down. And then she cleaned it really well. And then she put And little girl lay down. You put one rock in. Wait for half a minute for the second rock. Okay? Like that. Always wash it first. Boiled water. Not hot.
See here today are families of the migrant workers. They are employed by a Thai farmer. He's really exploiting them as far as wages go because they work 12 to 14 hours a day, sometimes for $1 or $2 a day. Some of them live in little shacks right in amongst the orange trees, for example. So they're very exposed to all the pesticides which are used very heavily, and many of these patients we've seen today have skin rashes and allergies because of the pesticides. Okay.
Oh,เป็นไรอ่ะพ่อแม่หน้าเขาผิดไหมเนาะเปิดฟันอีหน้าลาดเลนในวันเดียาพุ่งนายก็ได้น้ำในวันเดียาพุ่งมันอีหน้าเปียดเอ็นหนังหัวใจไอ้หวานเลยต้องลึกคนไทยก็ได้ยอมยายเป็นอะไรเป็นที่ไหนที่แล้วหมดว่าอ๋อเป็นที่ไหนเนี่ยที่ไหนเป็นเหมือนม้อยเลยน่ะ
ขอบคุณนั่นแหละขอบคุณน่ะ
ยังหญิงเขาคุ้นค่าเองนะลูก
นั่นดูป่ะ
เป็นรางเท้า
So here you see it's red, was opened, maybe pus coming out, okay, but it's drying up now, was probably swollen, looks like skin is falling off. Some more here. Okay, so this is skin infection bacteria. Bacteria skin infection. Okay. Alright, not fungus, not ringworm. Ringworm not fungus. This is bacteria. Alright. So we can give some cream to put on here, but she has to give the baby, wash the little girl's legs, soap and water, warm water and soap, wash really well, okay, really clean good, and then dry, and then put some cream on these spots, heavy body cream, okay, and to do that 4 times a day. 4 times a day. Did you have anywhere else on the body? Or just the legs? No place else. Just the legs. Arms okay. She must give it. Yeah. Okay. Mostly just the legs. Okay. Okay. As you tell it. Give the baby a quick bath, warm water, soap, wash really well, make it dry, and then put a little bit of cream on these spots. Do that 4 times a day. Morning, noon, dinner, and bedtime. Okay, 4 times a day. Okay. Yeah. So, okay. The Lord give her some of that polysporin cream, I guess. Okay. She has large thyroid. Her thyroid is enlarged. She has goiter. Okay. Many of these people have goiter, iodine deficiency. You know. The nails pale. Okay. Well, it's a bit pale. And she has these marks, self-inflicted, trying to get rid of. Okay. But this, certainly the thyroid, there looks like a swelling, a fullness here. And even it is swollen. But no swollen nose. Okay. So she does have a bit of a goiter. Alright. The lungs are clear, the heart sounds are normal. Okay. It looks quite pale nails. Yes. Look, yours are very pink compared to her. Okay. Yeah. And your palm. Pink. It's not pink. Okay. Yeah, alright. So she probably has anemia. She has hypothyroidism. Okay, and some self-inflicted. Did she do this herself or did her husband do this? She does it herself. Okay, yeah. Yes. You can feel a little bit swollen, yes? Yeah? Okay. You want to feel that, thyroid? You just feel it too. But you can see it's swollen, right? You can see swelling here. Yeah? Okay. So the thyroid gland is enlarged. Okay. You want to just examine? Yeah. That's a common problem here, isn't it? These patients don't get enough iodine in their diet. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. All right. And her abdomen is also normal. Right? Just lay down. Just lay down. Can we check her abdomen? Can we check her abdomen? Okay. We'll get her to pull that down so we can check her abdomen. Yeah. Okay. Ask her to pull. Okay. Ask her to pull this down. Okay. Moving normally, no abnormalities here. So no masses. No bad tenderness. Okay. Alright, no problem with the legs, generally speaking. Just the pelvis. Okay, up we come. Alright, tell her she can get rest now.
And a little picture of the part of the village where the clinic is there. And that was about just before we left the area there. You know, everywhere you go, you see children and you fall in love with them. You see, they make you happy, they make you sad, but it's just something that keeps on bringing you back. You can see Claire there and Maya playing with the kids. They were very instrumental in making the children happy, giving out food and candies and balloons and just giving out their joy with everybody else. So it was very, very successful, a good trip, and every year it seems to be just a little bit greater and more done. But it was certainly, we had an excellent trip with Claire and Maya this year. So thank you very much, the two of you. I'd like to just